Hello guys, this is Parker here with another League of Legends gameplay, and this is my fourth placement game that I have played so far. I played this about 2 days ago on Sunday, and I'm playing some Braum with a Draven bot, Rengar jungle, Cassidon mid, and a Nasus top. Now, in this game, there's some funny stuff that happened. First of all, you can see them running smite while I'm playing Braum support. What happened was my client froze whenever the pick and bans were going on. I managed to pick Braum and be support. This was while the new champ select was down, by the way. But I managed to. I was last pick, so I was fine with going wherever. I wasn't bitchy about it. But I chose support, and I chose Braum because we needed a tank, and we had Nasus, and we figured that Braum on our team would be beneficial. So I picked Braum, and my client crashes, but it's still open while it crashes for some reason. It just wouldn't let me click on anything. So I had to watch as we went in the game with me. I went in the game with this Braum with all AP runes and smite. So it was pretty funny. Everyone was like, change the smite, change it. And we didn't get it off. But right here we get the first kill with this Draven. This Draven invited me to play this game, actually. And I had no idea this was a ranked game until like right before the game or like halfway through. I don't remember. But yeah, the Draven never told me that it was ranked, so I wasn't too hesitant. I was like, okay, I'll play with him. And then we get in and he tells me that it's ranked. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, time to try hard, but at the same time I'm going, oh shit, I have Braum with smite. So that wasn't very good. And with all AP runes and all AP masteries. So that was not my best. I have Thunderlords. But yeah, I was very skeptical about playing with this guy. I told him not to pick Draven because I didn't know if he could catch his axes, because at lower elo this guy isn't very good. But he was pretty good at catching his axes. He didn't really have a problem with missing too many, I saw. He was actually quite decent. He's better than me with axes. The only reason why I told him not to pick Draven is because he's difficult to catch all this shit. And I know I'm bad at catching Draven axes. But I had really good ping this game, and everything was good. So there were no technical difficulties with the way I was playing. So that was good. Nothing to complain about. Perfect settings. And I actually got my mouse pad right before this game, which really helps, that I needed for the past week or two. But yeah, this is my second placement, not second, this is my fourth placement game. And we're going against a Thresh Corki bot, and I can't see who is on top of mid jungle because the screen that I'm looking at is too small in the preview for Adobe. So I'll have to check that in a minute. But yeah, early on we started with an early kill, which was really good for us as far as going into the late game. We always want to get the Draven going early so he can get those adoration stacks, which really helps him going forward. We play pretty aggressive here, and I get stunned right here. I don't go down because he doesn't take his death sentence to go in for the flare. So we just disengage right here, and me and the Draven kind of just poke around. I tell our jungler to ward the bottom bush because I am currently out of wards. And right now it's only the Corki in lane. The Thresh seem to have backed, so we are playing rather aggressive, trying to push forward. I'm going. I think that I asked the Draven if he wanted to stay, and he said yeah. So we're staying a little bit longer in lane until he wants to back. And I'm sitting on a good amount of gold because the Draven picked up a kill and I got an assist off of it. And I think he gets no, he does not. Up here in a minute he gets another kill. The Draven actually was not bad. Right here I actually blocked that death sentence. I was actually proud of that. And that probably saved the Draven his life right there. But yeah, I took the death sentence in the face. So yeah, so he wouldn't die right there. They have a Graves jungle, which is really popular right now in the current meta. he does so much damage. I understand that his recoil is really long, and that it takes quite a while to get off his damage, but once you do the damage, he does probably the most damage out of any champ or any jungler in the whole game. His win rate right now is like 56% on 3 different roles, and that's insane. He'll get nerfed probably in 6.2 or 6.3, but right now we're playing on patch 6.1, and Draven is the pick. He's not a must ban because a lot of people don't know how to use him, but in most games he's picked and does a fair amount of damage. I was actually playing him a lot earlier on this patch and having a lot of fun with him, so I would definitely recommend picking up... Did I say Draven? I meant Graves. I would really recommend picking up Graves for this patch. His recoil and reload system is a little weird to get used to, but once you get used to it, you can really put out the damage that you really need to put out, as far as not so much as damage per second, but like putting damage in really big bursts. Like the 2 bursts that you get at the very beginning will probably half health an ADC, which is really good, and then you follow up with Q, and if you're in the jungle, you'll be doing a lot of damage because you can get it off walls, and it's really beneficial. With your E, you can get another shot, so basically 3 shots in a couple seconds, and you're doing an insane amount of damage with crit and all that. He's definitely a really popular pick right now. Right here, the Draven gets caught through about 3 minions. Didn't know how that worked. We almost pick up the Thresh kill, and he didn't throw his ult far enough. He would have gotten the kill if he would have thrown it like a little bit farther. But Draven backs off, and I think he decides to back. And no, he doesn't. I think we decided to back here in a second after I tell him to be careful. But as of this point, I don't believe I've been back once, but not too many backs. But me and this Draven actually do fairly well in lane, and we kind of struggle towards mid to late game because of like getting caught out and stuff like that. But we stay fairly consistent throughout the game. I'm not a support main by any means, but I think I did fairly well this game with initiations and with shields. Some of the shields I actually got early were facing the opposite direction, and that caused a little bit of confusion, which really did not help. But over the course of the game, I get better with Braum and actually pick up Cinder Hulk because I figured I have smite, I might as well use it. And yeah, this game I would have rather played with support masteries, support runes, and probably exhaust or heal, but that wasn't in the cards for this game, I guess, because my client froze, and it's kind of a bummer that didn't happen. But you guys can watch this game and see how I do, see if it pays off, see if it doesn't. But one thing I wanted to talk about is what I want to do next Monday. Every Monday it says on my banner that I want to try to do league or video or league or gaming related news, and I really want to do that starting next week, because this week I had another gameplay I wanted to put up that I did put up yesterday, and it did fairly well for my current standards. And yeah, that gameplay was good, and I really wanted to show it because I'm really interested in Poppy. And excuse me, I might actually do the guide I was going to do on Friday over Poppy. But right here we get an engage, and we're going off in this Thresh. We actually get the kill, and we try to go in on this Poppy, on the Corki, and I think we actually get the kill right there. I get the green double kill right there. Really should have been they both should have gone to Draven, but I accidentally picked those up there, and I get a little bit of flame in the chat. But yeah, but back to what I was saying on yesterday. I did not upload the gaming news thing that I said on my banner that I would upload every Monday. The reason for that was, as I said, I had another video I wanted to upload, but next Monday I would really like to do... Did I actually die right here, I think? I'm at 6 health, and then a minion aggro kills me. It doesn't really matter, because like neither of them got the kill, but I wish I would have been here for my Draven. He actually dies, but yeah, starting next Monday I'm gonna do the gaming news thing every Monday. That'll be like a 5-minute video, probably accompanied with like a normal gameplay later that day. But those videos will be coming every Monday, starting next Monday. This week was kind of just like the get used to it week, see what I'm doing, see what all I can manage every day. Like today I'll probably be putting this out, and then tomorrow more placement games, and then Wednesday I'll probably do the funny thing I was trying to talk about in my first video, like the funny-ish video, but I don't know if I'll have enough content to do that on Wednesday. I might have to wait until next Wednesday when I have enough videos and enough moments to compile and really make something good, kinda. But yeah, and this Friday I will be putting out a review. I'm still deciding which champ I want to do. It's leaning towards Poppy right now, and I think I'll probably do her. I don't know. I might do Lissandra or Ryze. I've actually taken some interest in Ryze. He's pretty good. I tried him top lane and I kept getting shut down by this Lissandra, but it was fun to play him anyways. And you don't see a lot of people playing Ryze anymore. He used to be the flagship League of Legends character, but now he's kind of he's a contested pick in the LCS, but you don't see him in solo queue as much. So I was gonna make maybe a solo queue friendly Ryze guide, and there's only a couple builds you can build on him because he's so just one-way focused. He's just mana hungry and AP. He's like an AP damage user. So I was gonna maybe do something on Ryze, show how Ryze can still be a popular pick. Right here I was kind of out of position and Draven dies, and I think I actually get out of this, maybe. I don't remember. Yes, I do get out of this. I dodged the max range hook. I go for the back, and then Corky thinks he can get me, but no, I move out of the way and get out of the way. But I'm leaning towards Poppy. I can check out some other champions, go through my list of which ones I really want to do. I was really liking Poppy, maybe Victor or Ryze. Or I might do next week the new Shen whenever he comes out, because he'll be a really good pick. I like the old Shen, and I think I'll like this one better. But yeah, it's looking towards Poppy or Ryze, something like that. Something where it can be fun, and there aren't a lot of the guides out there. One, because none of people play Ryze, and Poppy's rework just came out, so there aren't a shit ton of guides out there. Excuse me. But yeah, back to the game. I've been caught out a couple times by their jungler Wukong, but or not by the jungler, their mid Wukong. This game is really messed up. Where I've been out of position, not there to defend Draven. Kind of my bad on some of these after watching. But I'm not by no means a jungle main or support main, so it's kind of my bad, yeah, that he's dying like this. He's actually pretty good at this Draven. He's not great because he missed his ult that one time, and he's missed a couple of things, but I'd say he's average for the position or league that he's in. And if you guys want information on my current placements, I'm actually up to date with this. I haven't played any more games after this. I'm still 2-2, or yeah, I'm still 2-2 after this 4th placement, and I'll probably be doing the rest of my placements over the course of this week. Probably play one later today, and see how I can do. Maybe if I win, I'll play another. You kind of gotta ride win streaks when you're playing League of Legends, and I'm really trying to get some mastery stuff with some current champions I have, like Darius and Azir. And actually, Azir is my most played champion, but I have not played him in about a month, and I'm kind of rusty on him. But I used to be really good with him. But I'm gonna try to do stuff with Poppy, and maybe even do something with, I don't even know. I'll probably make the decision tonight after I play for a little bit to really iron out a champion that I enjoy and want to make a guide for, that I could actually enjoy playing multiple games with, because I don't want to pick a champion that I'll play 3 games with and then be bored of. I want a champ where I can play like 15, have all these gameplay videos, and then get really good plays or instances where I can show off what you do as that champion. And I'm thinking Poppy, and I'll probably do Jin or Shen next week whenever they come out. I might even do a Lowy, that would be fun. Or maybe even Vi. Maybe Vi. Vi's fun. Wouldn't mind playing her for a little bit. She's bruiser jungler, so I can only play her in jungle. I might want to choose a champion that you can play in a couple different positions to get more utility out of the champ. But I'm sorry if I'm not addressing the video too much and actually what's happening, because it kind of gets better towards the late game. We get in a couple big fights, and it just hasn't happened yet. Echo was one I really wanted to do last week, but I'm not so hot. I don't know about him. Diana is a champ that I love. She's free to play this week, so I'm a little hesitant. But I might play a little bit of her. She's a lot of fun to play. I like her in the mid lane mostly. I don't like jungling too much with her, but she's a lot of fun. And Nautilus is a champion I used to play all the time, but I haven't played him as much due to the tank meta going out a little bit. But he's still a viable option. Maybe, I don't even know. Maybe Lulu. A lot of people just see her being played in LCS and not as much in solo queue, I've noticed, because you can't really rely on your teammates like you can in the LCS, because all of them, they know each other like the back of their hand, and they can get that Lulu ult at the right moment, at the right time to save someone or to initiate a fight, where in solo queue it's so disjointed because of the really bad community. I mean, not everyone's bad, but you know those people that are really bad. And also no voice chat, so you can't really coordinate what you do with Lulu, because she's more of a utility pick. She's not really that good with engage and all that. But yeah, she's just not what you're looking for when it comes to some of these. But I'm looking around. One champ came to mind a minute ago, and I actually forgot. Oh yeah, I've always wanted to do well with Kalista. She's one of those champs that I've always loved, and I absolutely love her Blood Moon skin, one of the best skins in the whole game. And if I play a couple games with her today, I might decide. I am a top jungle main, and I'm not the best with ADC, but ADC kind of really works with my style of play. I like to play a lot safer, actually. As I say that, I die, but I like to play a lot safer as far as my gameplay. And an ADC is kind of that role that caters to the way I play, but I've just never done it, because the whole time I've been playing, I haven't been, like, while I've been playing these past couple of months, I haven't been that good. So playing an ADC when you're not good is basically just like a dying simulator. That's how it is at lower elos. It's like you just get destroyed. But now that I'm getting better at the game and have friends that are better, that have taught me real tips on how to play, I feel that I could do pretty well with Kalista, actually. And with this new matchmaking system, I can make sure I get her every game, and I could actually pump out a lot of videos with her. Except for, it's just her. Actually, right here we get a good pounce on Soraka. This Rengar gets a double kill, and I get an assist on one of those. Really would have wished one of them would have gone to Draven, but it is fine, because at this point, actually, I think halfway through the game, I realize that it's ranked, and I get kind of mad in the chat, not gonna lie, and I give a little flame, but that goes away rather quickly after we start winning a little better. But yeah, Kalista might be a champion that I choose. Her and Sivir actually used to be my favorite ADC, but since picking up Callista, she's one of my favorites. But I don't really play ADC all that often, so she's not that high up there on my masteries. But she would definitely be a lot of fun to play. Syndra is another champ I enjoy quite a bit, and also Gangplank. But there are just so many guides and different things on Gangplank and on these other champs that it's like not even worth doing, because there's already so much stuff out there that you can get that is arguably better, but doesn't have the touch that I'm trying to do. But yeah, I actually right at this point right now I'm leaning towards Poppy or Callista, something like that, something that I can also get better at, in that I can show you guys that could actually be good in like a pick that people actually use. Like Callista, she's not played in solo queue all that often, and when she is, it's not played well. So White, she would be someone. So I would give a guide that a solo queue player could watch, understand even at a lower elo, and be able to compete with that champ. So yeah, that's kind of the guide for. I mean, that's the outline for the Friday video as of right now, and right there it does not look too good for us, because we're picking up the I think 2 deaths right there in that fight. I think Nasus died, or not Nasus, Nasus gets the shaft right there. But so far in this game we're not too far behind, but it is something that we need to look at definitely as we go on in this game, is the margin of kills that we have. I try to play my best Braum support. Out of all the supports I have, I guess Braum is actually pretty high in my mastery. I can check this out real quick. I'm not too bad with him actually. Let's see, where does Braum rank? Yeah, out of all the supports I play, he's first behind Tom Kench. Yeah, I like him the most out of all supports that aren't Tom Kench. So yeah, that's why he was kind of my first pick going into this. Right there, I thought that was a pretty good. See, that's where I get the the backwards shield. I would have saved my ADC right there, but me being stupid, I shield backwards so that the Graves Q actually kills him, and that was not very good on my part. But yeah, I try to play my best. I thought that disengage right there with my ult was pretty good. Maybe, and right there, another shield backwards. You probably could have gone in, but yeah, that wasn't the best play on my part. Plus with the smite, it doesn't look very good for me in this game. But it was a fairly close game. I actually wanted to surrender a couple times this game because I was getting so pissed. But those were only for brief moments, and then I got back, got composed, and continued to play the game at the level I was playing at. I didn't want to tilt too hard and then not be able to end the game with as much momentum as I had in the early game with all those kills that we had in the bot lane. So I just tried to take that momentum into the late game, but sometimes I have trouble translating that due to the time in between mid-game and, or not mid-game, time in between early game and late game. I've always thought of myself as a better, I always thought of myself as a better late game player by far. Only thing that gets me is my early game. Like, I can get behind and then I'm like gone. But if I can even stay even early game, my late game is so much better than my early game. And that my decision making kind of just goes up after the 20-minute mark, it seems like, which I wish it would stay consistent throughout the entire game. And it is getting better though. I'm getting better over time, which is always good. But as of right now, I don't know where I deserve to be placed. I think I deserve to be gold, and hopefully I get that. I think if I can go probably 5 and 5, 6 and 4, something like that, I can get gold, and that'll be good. But of course, I'd like to go 8 and 2 because I'm 2 and 2 right now. That would be nice. And I try to engage right here, but we don't really follow up too hard. If I would have gotten the ult on more people, I think it would have been better. I'm just giving you guys my two cents on playing Braum support. But in some of these team fights, I probably could have been more of a... You see me going back, this is how I play. I play with more of a backline mentality. So you see me not being the front line. It's kind of just me being kind of scared and not thinking I have too much health, but I do. I have most health out of all these guys. Maybe Nasus might have more. But in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I better not die, better not die. But I have all this health that I can work with. But right here, I think we win this team fight. Yeah, we get the kill on Wukong, which is really helpful. I missed that stun on Thresh, which really sucked. But we get the Soraka kill off the Nasus Q, which is really good. And I try to block as many of these as I can get. And yeah, that was a pretty good fight on our end. I think one of us stays around too long. I think Nasus fights this Thresh right here. And pretty sure yeah, the Nasus gets her. But I think the Corki may pick up the Corki might... I think Nasus might kill the Corki, actually. I don't remember. But as far as my play, I like to be very cautious, and I kind of rub off on the other people in the game. I kind of just tell them to just sort of be more careful, and then I get flamed because I'm thinking everyone's a pussy. But right there, I pick up my Cinder Hulk because I took Smite this game. I figured I'd get trackers because I don't really have any point for a chilling Smite because I'm not doing all that much damage. So I went for Tracker's Knife so I can get more of a ward presence, I guess. And I really wanted this Draven to win, or not win, to survive that team fight. But right there, he does go down because, excuse me, I was back at base, and not really. It wasn't really my best. It wasn't really their best time to go forward and get the inhib. They probably should have disengaged after the tower because they knew everyone was back up. But right here, we try to secure this dragon. I think they actually jump across and go for the dragon kill. But we do get it off with the Kassadin getting the last hit on the dragon. I actually could have smited it looking back. I think I might have. But right here, we try... I get the knock-up and the shit right there. But it is not enough in this initial fight. But Rengar does come up and sweep up that kill. And the Nasus goes forward on the Corki, but they actually both get away. I was actually really surprised by this whenever I was watching it live. This is how they fucking got away. They just kind of just walked away. I think the Nasus had Ghost, so he kind of just ran. But I was really surprised to see them live throughout that. I only think we lost one member. And it was, or two members, me and Kassadin. One member, not counting myself. And it wasn't the worst fight because we got Dragon, but it could have gone a lot cleaner if we just would have immediately disengaged afterwards and not gone for the fight out after Dragon. But that's in the past. We can't really do anything about it. We just gotta go forward. And right now we're looking pretty good because we pushed down mid and almost took the inhib, but we did not have enough to take it. We will be looking to push this mid wave so we can get in and get the inhib. This Wukong goes a little deep, and I think, does he flash for this? No, he doesn't. But we try not to overextend at any point. We realize that it's kind of dangerous not knowing where anything is, so I try to ward up as much as I can and not get caught out on the flank. But they seem to also want mid lane. I kind of just run around through swamp to get back to my Draven. No one on their team is really proving to be the absolute menace except for maybe Wukong, but he only had a couple kills. And then I get a really good engage right there, I thought. and it was actually not the best for us because we get pretty fucked right here. I thought we had it, but apparently not. The Graves actually picks up a triple kill right here with only our Draven left alive, which is not very good. This was when I started getting a little mad and realizing that it was a ranked game, and that this wasn't a normal throw. It was a ranked throw, so we really had to step up our game. And you might be able to hear me in the back. No, I turned up the volume. But if my mic was on, you'd probably hear me getting a little mad over this Draven getting caught out. No need for him to even be there. That's why I was a little mad at this guy after the game for scaring me like this. And of course I can't really do anything about this inhib going down. So at this moment, at 30 minutes and 31 minutes, we are down an inhib, and I think they might be going to Baron, but we're all up in a second, so there's no really point of them doing Baron. But at this point we're looking like pretty fucked, or not fucked, pretty even. But they have the inhib and the super minions on us, so you can't blame me at this point for not feeling too happy, knowing that A, this is ranked, and B, I have smite and AP runes on Braum. Not the most fun thing in the world. But excuse me. Getting out of this game real quick. Later tonight, if I play some promos, I'll upload those videos if I do a live comm. If I don't do a live comm and I end up doing post commentary, I'll probably just have to upload those tomorrow because I'll have to do a voiceover, and I'd rather not do 2 voiceovers in one day. That wouldn't be too fun. I don't like really doing these voiceovers. I would much rather do a live comm like I did with my video yesterday, where you can get my live reactions, and it's not as boring as these. Yeah, sure, in this I can like go back and like analyze it, but I feel like the live ones are way more fun to listen to because my voice is kind of monotone right here. I realize that, but I'm just a lot more excited in live comm, and that's obvious because I'm playing the game and having fun. In these, I'm just sitting here watching the gameplay and trying to occupy 37 minutes or however long this game is. I think it's around 37 minutes, but not too much longer in this game. They did a very poor job, the other team, at split pushing and at grouping in the mid lane whenever we didn't have any people. Like, we would get I actually had to disengage right there so the Wukong wouldn't go and kill Draven. But they were really bad at knowing how much power they have. They have 4 men against our... No, they have 5 against our 4. We don't have a turret and we don't have an inhib. I don't understand why they just don't dive us like this Grave is doing right there. This Graves had the right idea, but the rest of the team disengages. Well, yeah, this is where I get a little mad. Where the Graves goes in. The Wukong needs to recognize that he does a lot more power than he thinks he does, and I don't do jack shit. But our team as a whole, this Nasus is just insanely strong. I think right there, I can't read it because the text box is so small, but I think right there I might give it a little flame, a little shade to the guy who invited me, kind of complaining that, why did you invite me to a ranked game, what the fuck? Because the dynamic queue was down, so I was waiting until that came back up, which it came back up last night, thank God. That I was waiting till last night to play, and this happened around midday yesterday. And I was like, shit, I really did not want to play any ranked before the fucking dynamic queue came back. But it is what it is, and we just had to go out. I just had to be positive. I'm playing an off role. It's never. I mean, it's fun to always play a different role, and I enjoy playing every role in League of Legends, but I would have liked to have support masteries in support runes and not smite. It would have gone a lot better. As far as our laning phase, that would have been a lot easier, and also the masteries I could have taken as Braum in the support category are way superior than a lot of stuff. I think I come in here, get the engage on him. Really didn't need the engage, but I was just trying to be safe. My cooldown is only a minute 30, I think. So not too long of a cooldown in the grand scheme of things in a 30-minute game. So I figured I could waste it right there, securing drag, opposed to maybe letting Rengar die right there. Maybe it wasn't my best choice, but I did it, and we got drag out of it and killed 3 of their members. So I can't really complain about wasting that ult, because I'll just get it off cooldown here after Baron. And speaking of Baron, we go try to do it, and with 3 of them down, and 2 of them being their main damage dealers, and the other being their support, they can't contest the Baron at all. They have to go back in, either farm, which they're not, or go in the jungle and get buffs and stuff like that. It's really the only option for them at this point, because of our map pressure at this point. Because we got Baron and Dragon, they can't really go past the medium point in the map. So we kind of got it on lockdown right here at this moment. Even though they don't have the lead right now, because the whole last 10 minutes was the changing of the lead. We got 2 inhibs and Baron and Dragon. That's a huge swing in gold and other things. But this video is starting to wrap up. If you guys are still watching, great. But leave a comment down below. If you have any suggestions. I realize my voice, excuse me, kind of monotone today because it's a post-com, but well, I enjoy live com so much better. But leave a comment if you got any suggestions of what I should do, maybe in the guide. I asked for suggestions last time, didn't really get any, so I would actually really enjoy if you guys could leave a comment below on what guide you'd like to see on Friday. I'm leaning towards Callista, maybe Poppy, something like that. I'm open to anything except for maybe like Fiddlesticks. I don't really enjoy playing him. And yeah, just leave a comment below on who you want to play. This is the end of the game. We kind of just steamrolled their base. I should have done an engage earlier, but you guys can just watch what happens. I kind of get like a shield off on the Graves Q, and then I see Nasus fighting him and Soraka, and the Wukong ult, so I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. So I ult, we take down tower. I kind of just provide shielding for my team while we take the Nexus. Thank you guys for watching. This is Parker. And yeah, this is a good game. Like and subscribe. Leave any comments for the Friday review, and thank you.